Salutations, people Zen. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing great. Now, I love this time of year. It's what's called monsoon season here in Arizona, which means it's like, 2,000 degrees outside. However, the weather is amazing where we have these dust clouds that literally are like walls of sand that just come into the city. It looks like you ever seen the movie The Mummy? When the sand was coming and his face was forming in the sand, it looks just like that. But it's cool outside because it's rainy and we need water and all that good stuff. So having a good day, love the weather. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. Now, question for the people of Zen out there. Does your self-esteem need a boost like it's on steroids, brother or sister? Well, snap it to a Slim Jim. Well, maybe not that, but in this video, what we're going to talk about is 6 ways for you to actually boost your self-esteem. So stay tuned.
Planet Green Zen, inspiring the everyday person to break free from the mundane and take action.
Alrighty guys, the first tip is don't worry about what's outside of your self-control. Because a lot of people just worry about all kinds of stuff. And again, when you really think about it and separate it, if it's something that's totally outside of your control, which is maybe like 80-90% of having low self-esteem, then you just actually get over it. Like, well, I can't do anything about it, so Hakuna Matata. Actually, I've been living by that phrase for over 25 years. But anyway, so again, if something is outside of your control, like for example, right now it's getting cloudy and rainy, and let's say you wanted to go enjoy the sunshine, and you cannot control the weather. Well, okay, let's not even get into that. But anyway, so if you really wanted to pout and be depressed and angry because it's starting to rain and you wanted to go outside while it was sunny, you got to get over that. Because most people, or I should say a lot of people, actually start to just build up all this negative energy inside of them with things that they can't even control. So again, something like the weather you can't control, look at the negative and turn it into a positive. Like me, when it rains, like wow, the earth is being replenished with water because we need that to actually, especially here in Arizona where it barely rains and the weather is cooler. You can maybe open the windows, get some fresh air to come inside to your house. Again, just look at the positive of a situation versus what you cannot control, because it's a waste of energy and time. Tip number 2, guys, is don't take the victim pill. Now, what I mean by that is a lot of people put themselves as the victim for every situation instead of taking responsibility for your actions. So again, don't take the victim pill like, well, because I am the one that's being bullied, or I am the one that's this, I, me. You want to really not take that victim pill, because the more you do it, the more it becomes contagious, and the more you actually need it like a fiend to where you can't live without it, to where you're the victim in every situation. Now, some of you guys may have friends that every time you see them, they're going to have some type of crazy story to tell, because it's like, okay, here we go again. Here's Bob and his crazy story, because things are always happening to them because that's how they perceive the world. Think about it, guys, because again, this channel believes in the manifestation, law of attraction, and you attract what your thoughts are. So if you always are thinking constantly that you're a victim of something, you will start to attract things like that into your life, and you will actually be drawn towards those types of situations. So instead of being a victim, again, just stop it first off, and then I know it's not that easy all the time, but again, when you start to change your mindset, you start to change the results and things in your life. It'll actually help you stop to actually think of yourself as a victim. Maybe look at a situation where you're responsible for it, you're in control. Again, if you start to take responsibility for it and actually have more of a mature mindset, again, it takes time to do this, but when you start to just think about that, even if you don't believe it, eventually you will be able to become more of a dominant type of thinking and mindset, as to where you just take control of your situation, you own it, and just move on. Guys, tip number 3 is you want to have affirmations and visualization. That is key to you being able to just rise up and have a higher consciousness. Because when you actually visualize and have affirmations, like things that you want, say it in the present tense, say that you are becoming this, you are in the process of getting this, you already have it. When you think like that every day, those things will start to manifest. Again, if you want more self-confidence, you want more higher self-esteem, you will say it as if, I am a confident person. I have the best self-esteem ever. I speak with confidence. I am not nervous. I am happy and excited. You turn that nervousness into excitement, and you'll start to exude more of those characteristics when you actually start to think about it and manifest it in your mind, and that becomes reality. Alrighty, guys, number 4 is other people actually want to live in your shoes. Now, what I mean by that is You may think you have a hard life, or you may think your situation sucks or everything's bad. But when you really actually take a step back and look at this, astral project yourself out of your own body in your life and actually look at it and observe it from another person's point of view, you will start to see that you actually may not have it as bad as you think you do, especially if you look at the way some other people are living their lives. Because you have these people that wish they were a different skin tone, or wish they had a different nose or different eyes or hair. And you have the other people who look at those people and say, man, I wish I had that person's nose, I wish I had that person's eyes, I wish I had that person's hair. Which is pretty crazy, but again, our society, we live in this world of filters. Like, we have all these filters that, again, with our social media, with technology, again, I love technology, but it's so crazy to be able to fake things nowadays. You don't know what's real or what's not. So when we look at our phones, all that stuff is actually fake, or filters, or not how a person really is, or how they actually look, or how they act. So we all want to live in this, again, in the matrix, where you plug yourself into this virtual reality world that doesn't exist and it's not real, and that actually affects us, our conscious and our subconscious, and our mental and physical bodies and attributes, because we're trying to obtain something that's just not, that's not the purpose of life. Again, guys, life is about helping, serving people, becoming a higher level of yourself, get on a higher vibrational consciousness, and be able to just, live in world peace, and just to create, have abundance, and enjoy this world and all the fruits of its labor that it produced for us over these millions of years. So again, when you start to change your mindset, you will start to actually create a better life for yourself. Alrighty, guys, another way to actually help build your self-esteem is to work out and eat healthier. Because when you work out, you actually feel a lot better, because you're burning fat, you're sweating, you're actually letting your body rejuvenate itself, and then when you replenish it with fresh fruits and vegetables, you actually feel really good, and actually will help boost your self-esteem as well. So eat healthy, get lots of sleep, and work out, and you would actually start to build your confidence level up. Alrighty, guys, the last one, but not least one, is attend public speaking events and communication type of workshops, so you actually build yourself with confidence and actually get better communication skills. I think I need to follow my own advice. Anyway, again, you want to have better communication skills and be more self-confident, because if you're speaking in front of a large audience or just a group of people, you may have anxiety, or you may get really nervous, you may stutter and fumble your words. But again, if you start to work on that and actually conquer your fear and face it head on, you'll build more confidence, because you have better speaking, and you even learn how to do some tips and tricks that they teach you in those classes, where maybe crack a joke here and there, or tell a story instead of making things about yourself, and actually just make it entertaining, so people actually will want to listen to you and gravitate towards you and the way you speak and what you have to say. Alrighty, guys, well, that's all that I have for you. So again, if you guys like this content, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are released. Comment below, let me know your thoughts or any other topics you would like me to cover. Share these videos out with people in your community and tribe and family who needs to hear these messages to uplift them and help them unplug from that grid. And again, each one teach one, so don't forget that, guys. Alrighty, guys, so now it's time for the quote of the day. And this quote comes from Jack London. The proper function of a man is to live, not just exist. I shall not waste my days trying to prolong them. I shall use my time. Alrighty, guys, that's all I have for you. So again, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna go enjoy this monsoon weather here. Hope you're enjoying your time where you are at. And this is Greg with Green Zen signing off. You guys have a great day.